Hello, welcome back. That was a little loud.
It's always loud.
That's all I know, but I thought I had it down a little bit lower.
Yeah, it's good to be loud. Just
good to be loud.
Blow out the speakers.
Blow out people's ears.
Yeah,
when it's
we'll
doing.
blow out our ears, right? Yep.
Yeah. So this is Susan O'Connor Fraser.
And this is Tam O'Connor Fraser.
And we are in the studio here for Think Local First, the second hour of our programming on Santa Cruz Voice. And we're fortunate enough to have with us in the studio Mary Alanis. Hold on a second. I got to bring your audio. There we go. Mary Alanis. And she is with Lito's Community Market Cafe and Market in Watsonville.
Yep.
But
Correct,
you're like
yes.
on the border with Watsonville and Freedom.
Yes, we're in 2904 Freedom Boulevard.
Yeah.
In Watsonville. Yes.
And so, Mary, tell me, what do you do with Lito's? What's your job?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us. I'm representing here. And, well, we do all kinds of stuff, but our main goal is to offer a space for the community in Corralitos, Santa Cruz, and we're trying to promote a lot of like art.
Yes.
And, but mainly it's also to offer a space where people can connect, right? I feel like we're all every day in like our daily lives running
around.
Yes, and it's so important to have a space to just go back, say hi, familiar faces, and actually have real connections, real conversations. I feel like that's one of our soul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your space looks amazing. I've never been there, but I went to your website and actually I should back up. I've been seeing a lot of your social media, so you guys are doing a great job on that front.
We're trying.
It's hard to figure out what are the things to do to put the name of your company and your what you do in front of people. And so before you went to started at Lito's, tell me about your life journey.
Well, I would talk a little bit more in representation of Lázaro and Charlotte, which are the main owners of Lito's Coffee Shop and Community Market. Well, I feel like what they have shared with me is a lot about how to bring in their personal experiences into the energy that people can feel through the coffee shop whenever they go. The name of Lito's, a lot of people think that it's from Corralitos, which is it's
you
fine.
would think.
It sounds like that. You would think that, but it's also Lázaro, which is one of the owners' father, and Charlotte's father-in-law. So it's trying to keep it in the family, transmit the message, so people feel like everything stays in the family.
Now you work. Tell me about your hours. When is the cafe and market open?
So we open from Tuesday to Sunday, and we open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. And we're actually extending our hours pretty soon because I don't know if you heard, but we already have our wine and beer license. So we're going to start very soon extending. We're starting Friday and Saturday nights very soon, and probably a little bit later, maybe until 9 or 10. We still don't know for sure, but some things to look forward.
Yeah, you've only been around since 2023, so fairly new.
Yeah, so we took over on that date, but the place has been around for a while, and then for what I've heard, a lot of locals that come and they share their stories. It's like, oh my God, I used to come here like 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Really?
But since 2022, it's officially Lito's Coffee Shop and Community Market. And it's been a journey, but I feel like, we're getting closer and closer to what we want. But also it's very, what I find that is very cool is because Lito's evolves with the people, with the customers, right? Because it keeps growing on, whatever they want, whatever they like. We see their needs. They hear us. So it's just, we have the essence, but then our visitors are the ones that complement that experience and the growth.
The community members.
Yes, it's very important for us, the community, that they participate.
So if you go to litoscafe.com, you can see their website, and they have your food that you're with a specific bakery. Is that correct?
So we support different bakeries in town. We try to stay as local as possible. We always try to. We have very fresh items and food, and like it's very well thought. We want to get people feel that it's something that they could eat at their homes, but better. Better because you don't have to do the work, and better also because it has a little bit of that extra secret that we try to bring into our food. Our sandwiches are great. I totally recommend. Avocado toast, amazing.
Yeah.
Looking at this, I was like, oh boy,
some really good food photography here.
The breakfast burrito looking kind of good too.
Yeah. You said you like the avocado toast?
Oh my God, I like everything. I love the avocado toast. Right now, my favorite is the sandwiches. I'm trying to contain myself to not eat a sandwich there every day. But I would say yes. I have seasons. It depends on what I'm.
Of course.
Yeah. Oh, we also right now have soup.
Yes.
So
it's soup
literally
season.
It's like a homemade soup. So you can do your combo, but it does feel like you just made soup at home and you're just getting it in a bowl. So it's we try to bring that practical side of it's already made, but that it doesn't have anything that will damage your body.
Right.
So it's just clean food with good taste.
Now, when you move to this opening at night, because right now you've got breakfast, you've got pastries, you've got, breakfast burritos, and I'm getting hungry just talking about it.
I know.
And, all kinds of, little dessert items like cookies and things like that as well. And lunch, like you say, you've got sandwiches and smoothies, and I like you got ice cream and, and milkshakes. Oh my goodness. And then kombucha.
Kombucha on top, yeah.
And kombucha on tap. Is that kind of unique?
I mean, you don't find it everywhere, but I feel like it's just, it's like the difference of having it. I would say it fresher, I'm not a kombucha expert, but I know it tastes better.
Yeah.
And also people can go and they can refill their bottles depending on what size they want, and they can take it home, so we try to make it very convenient for everyone.
It was National Booch Day last week, one of those days I was subbing in the morning for the co-host for Good Morning Monterey Bay, and I was like, what is booch? I guess it's short for kombucha. So how will your menu change, or will it once you kind of go into the evening hours?
Well, we're still working on it, but we want to offer more options for more like bar food, finger food. Always keeping it's simple but satisfying, and it's just we try to pair it without making it pretentious or anything. Just try to keep it, fill your belly, make you feel good, cozy,
comfort
food. Right now, Charlotte is working on a few items that I think we don't want to reveal it yet, but it's going to be a surprise. But they're all going to be very good and, go really well with beer and wine and everything. You don't have to drink it, but,
So how many people come in for just the food versus I want to talk a little bit about the market and what kinds of goods you have in the market, but do you have people who are just coming in and sitting down and having their coffee? And
yes, I mean, we have all kinds, I feel like it depends in the hours, but in the morning, usually people go more for their coffee and just go to work. It's really cool because we offer a space so people can also work from there. And so, it depends on the hours. I would say in the morning, just coffee, pastries, but they also do the breakfast sandwiches. They're very popular, the burritos too. And then throughout the morning, it starts changing into more like, a little bit more like heavier items that they want to eat. Or maybe they're more hungry, probably. And it depends, like sometimes it's crazy how, I don't know, I think people are just connected because sometimes everyone wants the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm like, oh my God, is there like an ad or something? Like everyone wants a chai. Everyone wants like the roast beef sandwich. But so you don't know. But it keeps changing. So that's why we try to keep options that are always available, and then we do play with specials, so to introduce new products, or if people want to something different. That's kind of how it goes. And then I would say after noon people start going more into again, like the sandwich, more like something savory, and then
they'll take their cookie to go.
Yeah, and then a beer.
It's so interesting when in my youth, or when I first started working as a professional, you'd go to places for lunch and everybody was drinking wine and for their lunch, and I'm thinking, I can't drink wine. I'd be taking a nap at 3:00 in the afternoon. But it was this 2 martini lunch was a thing back then, and you used to go to a place and have beer with your.
Well, yeah, that was a different time.
You were a young man.
Yes.
So one of
day
the
drink.
Day drinking.
One is fine. If it's a Lito's better.
It's usually Irish
We'll
coffees.
take care of you there.
Yeah. What's in your coffee? So talk to me. I mean, one of the things that I thought was really fascinating about your social media over the holidays was all the different artists that you had.
I was wondering if maybe we should go to a break, since we've talked about food.
Okay.
When we come back from break, let's talk about the artists.
Okay.
And then,
Are you in charge?
Well, I'm just...
We will go. It's actually... We'll go to
But,
break and we will come back.
Just figured it was a good time to break.
Okay. Let's go to break. All right. This is Susan O'Connor Fraser.
And Tam O'Connor Fraser.
Here on Think Local First Radio at SantaCruzVoice.com. So stay tuned. We'll go to break and we'll be back with more from Mary on Lito's Community Cafe and Market. Don't go away.
Treehouse dispenses not only the finest cannabis products, but information to those who want to know how to use cannabis for maximum benefit. Hello, I'm Jenna. If you would like to know how best to use cannabis, ask your friends and neighbors at Treehouse Dispensary, 3651 SoCal Drive. If you're 21 plus with a valid ID, no appointment is necessary and the information is free. Order online at ourtreehouse.io and pick up at our drive-thru. See you soon.
The IRS is knocking on the door because you owe back taxes. Don't panic. Call the tax doctor for free help getting out of IRS collections and back into the good graces of Uncle Sam. The tax doctor service is free, and all you need to do is call 800-817-2871. That's 800-817-2871. Get free help. Call 800-817-2871.
Hi, folks. Warren Knox here of Knox Roofing. I thought I'd share a few statistics with you. Do you know how long a frog can hold its breath? It averages around 4 minutes. What's the pH content of soil supposed to be? It's 6.5. When you look at a bag of fertilizer, it has 3 numbers on it. What's the first number represent? That would be nitrogen. Do you know how many nails the average roof requires? 7,000. How many gallons of water does it take to wash your clothes in a year? Around 2,000 gallons. A pound of wood has how many BTUs in it? That would be 8,600. What's the percentage of roofing companies in the United States that will be out of business after they've installed a roof? Believe it or not, it's 80%. Here at Knox Roofing, we're still going strong, exceeding 15,000 homes now. Okay. Give us a call here at Knox Roofing at 461-0634. Thanks, folks.
Okay, and we're back
Yes, we
with
are.
Think Local First Radio here on Santa Cruz Voice. I am Susan O'Connor
And I'm
Fraser.
Tam O'Connor Fraser, and we're getting to get to know Mary a little bit here.
Get to know Mary, and it's like Mary, Merry, and it's kind of a nickname, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
A nickname.
Nickname.
When we were at break, you were talking about the it's something. It must bring you joy to see some of the connections happen and the friendships happen. Tell us about that.
So, this is like a very personal approach where when you start spending time every day there, you start seeing how, through time, people that don't know each other, like you see how they cross paths just going for coffee, and then how friendships start developing from there, and then you see how like actually there is connection and there's community, and now you see them like saying, hey, how are you, how's your family, they know their names of their family members. It's very cool, because then it's like that's what at the end we want. So
Right.
That brings a lot of joy to me. I'm a foreigner myself. Like I've been here for 9 years already, and being
9 years
9 years here in Santa Cruz.
In Santa Cruz,
Yes.
did you come from somewhere else?
I am from Monterrey, a small town near Monterrey, Mexico, northeast.
And your
yeah.
English is amazing.
Well, I have days. I have my days. Some days you don't hear that. I hope this one is a good one.
No, seriously, I know this.
Thank you.
I know this. I have a client who has been here, I don't know how many, decades, and she's Chinese, but she is still learning the language, and
It can be a struggle sometimes. Sometimes, if you just are like, after 2 months for me, like, okay, I need to speak Spanish with somebody. Because I'm like, my brain is trying to start making up words. And it's just, but you do what you can. And it's something like what I was saying is like, I've been able to find friendships through this space.
Right.
And it's very rewarding. And then you see how sometimes people like, when they're new customers, and then you see them arrive, and then, they have like I think it's frown.
Right, frown lines. Yeah.
Yes, and you're like, oh, and then, we try to like, one day at a time, with coffee at a time, try to change their vibe a little bit, and just, bring in some positivity. And then you see like throughout, after a month or two, like they keep coming back, and you see them happy or connecting or saying, how's, like I was telling you earlier, it's like they're like, oh, how's your son? How's your
They-
wife? And
yeah.
everything that they're going through. It's almost like a support group in a way. If you think about it.
Well, that's what the simple idea: create a space where people could come together over good coffee, good food, and real connection. That's the idea behind Lito's Community Market and Cafe. They're at 2904 Freedom Boulevard in Watsonville. That's their physical location, and then you can find them online at litoscafe.com and on all the socials, right?
Correct. All the Instagrams and all the
Facebook.
socials, yes.
So, and then one of the things, I mean, it's like your perfect little organization for Think Local First, because that is, you say it on your website, where we've always believed in the power of local, and that comes across in where you're buying your bakeries that you're supporting, and
Correct.
and probably I'm sure that the other thing, the first time I heard about you was also all the events that you have. But before we get to events, which I know was the one
Let
thing,
me talk about the events.
I want to talk about the other thing. When I went to your Facebook page, I saw some beautiful stuff that you had for the holidays.
Thank you.
in your market. So talk about the market and artists that are there.
So one of the main goals is to bring a space for local artists so they can show their art, display their art, and also giving the opportunity. Like sometimes you're just a small artist, but you want to put yourself out there, right?
Right.
So we give the option to like, hey, here's this space, and you can see, you can try and see if people like it, if it sells, and it's kind of like supporting in an economical way, but also I don't know if I said that was the right term, in their budget, but also to keep supporting them, to keep making their art.
Right.
So we try to focus on that, and we have a lot of different options, like anything you need. Like I think it's the perfect place to, when a last minute gift or something, because you have all of it, and then you also feel like it's more transcendental because at the same time you're buying something, but you're also supporting.
Right.
And it's like. And then you want like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna add this and that, and then I'll just double it for myself too because I like everything. So but it's a little bit about that, just giving that space to local artists, and some of them maybe they don't know. So hopefully, if they're listening, they already know that we offer that option. And
I mean, it's right up there in your main menu of your website.
Yes.
That you're calling all artisans to display their wares and have a space where they can sell stuff. And I saw these on your website, these beautiful coffee mugs, and and then in your social media I saw these jewelry, beautiful jewelry that was available. Describe the breadth of different products that are available there in the market.
Oh my God, we have so many.
Yeah.
But I could say in a summary, it's about. I feel like they're very unique, definitely, and it's more about like how giving. Mainly all the products are curated by Charlotte, and it's a lot about like bringing something different. I feel like the artists that have their things there have like a very unique way of seeing whatever they're creating. So you can find things for all kinds of tastes. Something that I might not like, a lot of people like. So it's good because you have variety, and then it's things that are useful, things related to coffee, things related to, for example, we have some beautiful sweaters from I believe they're from Peru. They're handmade, and it's like, wow, like how did this get here? It's like all these little things, and they're just fun stuff. There's a lot of cards that we have, and they're all made by local artists, which is really cool, to see all their talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent here.
That is the other thing. I mean, there are you think about open studios that happens in October, and, that the fact that they can have, in this really kind of small community of Santa Cruz County, right? That you have so much talent and creativity, and that you're one of the venues outside of that month of October where people can come and see the creativity of Santa Cruz.
Yes, and it's something that is like, I feel like a lot of people might not know that we're also very I don't know if the right word is adaptable, but we're very open to see, like, so what do you need? Like, what do you have to offer, and how can we both accommodate? So it's beneficial for both sides, and also makes it, grow, and the people like it in the community, offer different experiences. It would be like we have talked about making more like book signings and or like expositions,
right,
all these type of things that are very needed, and we all want spaces where we can have fun, enjoy something, and also learn and get richer,
right?
Enrichment. And what enrichment? So sorry, enrichment. So what better than art?
Yes.
It's like art is. I feel like art is the projection of our society. It just tells you where society's at. So if there's so much talent here, it's very important to show it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting because we have a artist in our circle of friends who I didn't even realize she was an artist. I'm thinking of Simone, Wheatfall.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden I got an invitation to her little showing and it happened to be, I think, at a real estate office or something. But it was a special event. But I can see that is one of the opportunities that you might do, is to have a showing of your of specific artist. Like you say, a book signing for an author, but would be more for one of your local artists to to highlight their work.
Yes, and because also I feel like we spend so much time in our phones.
Yes.
That it's a moment like, hey, let's put our phone away and let's just enjoy something that has more presence and it's real, right? You can see it, you can feel it, it can create emotions, even if you don't like it. So I feel like being able to support artists, mainly local, it's a great way to go with community.
Yeah.
So again, litoscafe.com, you can see on the top of their main menu, you can order ahead for food. You can learn their story, but there's also a one of the choices is calling all artisans, and so that you can look and see how their program works, and what kinds of art they're looking for, as well as you can apply through the website to have your work shown, at least not only shown but sold.
Yes.
Through which is the other thing that I think is important, is that a lot of times you go into, it's like my color stylist their salon has a lot of artwork on the walls, but this is different because it's really what you're doing is a market. It's not just that artists are displaying their stuff there, that it's, and not to say that I couldn't probably buy some of that art at the salon, but this is specifically, a program for artists to sell their stuff.
Yeah, definitely. It's not like a gallery per se, but
Right.
it's also, because you also have foot traffic. So it's a better way, it's to you want to put it out there whenever
you
you
got
want to
people
sell
coming
it.
in, yeah.
Exactly. And then you see their reactions from a more chill perspective, like they
Right.
don't feel forced to give a comment about it, but you
Right.
can see like, oh my god, I love this. So it's more like, oh, okay, so people are liking your work,
Now, do you do in terms of musicians?
So right now, not so much, but we're planning on
Thinking of
this
it?
year. Yeah, probably by spring,
Okay.
making new, private events probably, or maybe with tickets, so we can, be able to secure assistance in a way. But we want to bring in more like a really cool bands and support musicians too, because there's a lot of musicians
Right.
that want that space. And
Right.
yeah, so that's definitely on our plans. And it's very nice to enjoy a glass of wine while you listen to good music.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you also do rent your space out.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
So we do, it could be for private events like parties or meetings or anything. We can even do some catering if that's something you need.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're very, very adaptable. We like to accommodate our customers and what their needs, and yes, and we have a really nice patio. We have also indoor space, so it's just a matter of, if you're interested, you can give us a call. You can go right into the coffee bar and ask. Like we have rented it for baby showers and birthday parties, and sometimes we do decorations, and it's very fun. Yeah.
On the website they mention, having, like you had mentioned, a book signing, book reading, the opportunity to maybe have, if you have crafts on workshop. You got, a lot of times you have these
Yes.
paint and sip events.
Oh yeah, we have these really cool workshops, and later, whenever you tell me, I can talk about those a little bit. But
She wants to
whenever
talk
you
about
give me
our
the sign.
events.
Yeah. Now, so we have there is one that it's really cool because it's open to people to sign up, and they teach you how to paint. And at the same time, you're having a drink or coffee, mimosa, or whatever is your choice. And it's for every level, But I feel like it goes also deeper because people also make friends,
Right.
And usually the expositors or the people that are doing the workshop are they're very funny, they're just having a great time, and you get to learn something, and it's a good way to spend some time, your Sunday or Saturday morning. Usually our workshops are on the weekends. Sometimes we do have some during the week, a little bit more about like We also go into people that want to expose work about consciousness or want to give a talk about something. It's open for.
How many people could you accommodate in that if somebody came in and said, I want to rent your space, or I want to have a party, I want to have my baby shower here? And
There's no limit for that. I feel like, I don't know, it depends, because if it's like a private, like a really private event and you want to have like a big party, it's just a matter of, talking about it, because we do have a big space. We have the patio. I couldn't say like the right. I mean, I would be lying if I said 100 people or more at like our biggest, but I feel like it's some people that when they do the patio, we can accommodate probably 20, 30 people inside too. So,
it depends. And then, of course, time of year would probably in the spring through the fall,
yes,
where you can utilize the patio area a little bit better.
Yes.
So we're going to take another break, and when we come back from that break, I'm going to let Mary talk about her events.
All right. Very well.
Yeah, so
that's what I prepare for.
Yeah. You're doing really well on the stuff you didn't prepare for. So this is Think Local First Radio here on Santa Cruz Voice. We are going to go to break. This is Susan O'Connor Fraser.
And Tam O'Connor Fraser.
We're your hosts every Friday from 12 to 2, and in this hour we like to profile members of Think Local First, and so that's what we're doing here with Lito's Community Cafe and Market. So the first name is Lito's and the last name is Community Cafe and Market.
Is it Lito's or Litos?
Litos.
There you go.
What'd I say?
Litos.
Litos or Litos? I don't know. I'm confused. All right, let's have a commercial.
The votes are in. Chef Ben here from Back 9 Grill and Bar at the Easy Off past Tempo exit. We are so proud of our food and our service and your votes. Back 9 has been voted Santa Cruz County's best burger and best happy hour in the good times. You've heard me talking about our house ground burgers. It's time for you to come and try one so you can taste the juicy difference. And what makes our happy hour the best? You have to come and experience it yourself. See you at the 9.
Want to learn more about what it takes to succeed as a business or nonprofit? Then hear from those that have. Join Tam and Susan O'Connor Fraser on Think Local First Radio, Fridays at 1 p.m. on Santa Cruz Voice.
From sommeliers to comedians, Tai Chi master to happy centenarian, on Go Ahead and Tell Me, we meet the people who turn passion into purpose. Every voice, every craft, one conversation at a time. 1 p.m. Thursdays, SantaCruzVoice.com.
Get hooked up with affordable cannabis at your locally owned Hook Outlet, where everybody above the age of 21 can participate in the Hook's loyalty program. Each purchase earns you 2% store credit on your next purchase.
Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Donate your car and help veterans and their families. Yes, one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program and we'll come and remove your car for free. You can donate most cars, trucks, or SUVs in most conditions. The proceeds raised goes to help active military, veterans, and their families. And you get a tax deduction. Operators are standing by. Here's the number.
800-640-9509. Again, that's 800-640-9509.
Get hooked up with the best cannabis at affordable prices at the Hook Outlet in Capitola and Watsonville, or order online at hookoutlet.com. Get hooked up at the Hook.
Okay, and I think we're back.
I think we are.
This is Susan O'Connor Fraser.
And Tam O'Connor Fraser.
And we are in the last block of our show here on Santa Cruz Voice. And during this particular hour of our programming, we like to feature members of Think Local First, and members meaning that they are locally owned and operated, and that's what Lito's Community Cafe and Market is all about. They're locally owned and operated, and we have with us in the studio Mary Alanis.
Yes.
I took 7 years of Spanish, so I should know these things. It's like when they call the port down in Los Angeles San Pedro, I want to scream because I learned my vowels in Spanish, and it should be San Pedro.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, it's San Pedro.
Yeah, so but I don't know, all those gringos calling it San Pedro. So what again, am really glad to have you on the show. Love the focus of your organization, your company. It is very locally focused. You're trying to create community, which like you said, we've kind of lost a little bit of that during COVID, and your place kind of started right as we came out of COVID, and creating that community is really kind of the foundation of what you guys are all about. And so, but I first learned about you through your events that you have there. So I want to find out what's coming up.
What kind of events do you have there?
Yeah, right. Tell me about your events. You're ready, yay!
That's what I could prepare for. Should I say just dates and everything for everybody to?
Yeah,
lay it all out.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't hear?
I cannot hear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I cannot. Yeah.
Now, there you go.
We have all kinds of events.
Right.
Throughout the months, it kept changing. Like depends on what people offer. The ones that are still like for January, we're going to have the permanent jewelry pop-up with Jordan from Original Sin Jewelry. So it's basically a pop-up where like she's like the whole day is there. I believe it should be a Saturday because usually they're on the weekends. It's kind of cool to see like how they make the jewelry, how like they actually do like the permanent jewelry, which you never take off. So it's very it's fun. It's interesting. It's a nice present too. So we're having that. We also been having a cookie decorating class, which is super popular.
Is that for just adults or kids too?
It's for everyone.
Okay.
Yes. I think it's what I've seen is mainly adults. I don't remember if I've seen kids, but maybe. But it's so cute. They're very pretty. They taste so good because usually, to me, it's like you see a very pretty cookie and you're like, I wonder if that tastes good.
Yeah,
right? It's
it
too
looks
pretty.
good.
It's too pretty.
Yeah, I've had that where it's like too pretty to eat, and
yeah. Well, these are too pretty to eat, but once you start eating them, you cannot stop because they're very good, and it seems like people have a lot of fun. I myself haven't had the chance to take one of the decorating cooking class, but. It gets sold out super fast, super quick.
So, backing up to the pop-up, is that something that's happening inside the market?
It happens inside our store, yes.
Yeah, and then what fascinated me was it wasn't just the idea of this artist selling her stuff, but she's actually doing demonstrations.
I believe so. Usually, because you can, since it's permanent, they do it there on your body, so it's kind of like you become part of the experience and you choose what you want, and it's not only like she's just displaying things, it's more about like you kind of almost design it.
So when you say it's permanent, what does that mean?
I might be wrong. I want to be correct with what I'm saying, but it's just like it's almost like sealed. You don't never take it.
You never take it off.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Like for people that lose their jewelry, that's the perfect option.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And this is is permanent jewelry because you keep pointing to your wrist.
Oh well, I said like that's what I like to wear though.
But
I guess I'm projecting myself. Yeah, I mean, but I feel like they have like necklaces and rings and bracelets.
Yeah, I never take this off. He got this for me.
Well, you do occasionally.
I actually don't anymore. I know that I'm supposed to, but I don't. If for a massage, I would take it off. Yeah, that's true. But other than that, I never take it off because he bought it for me and had it specifically designed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. That's why it has a dolphin, because I was a dolphin in a prior life.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, so that's inside the store, inside the market, and then the cookie decorating must also happen inside, like the cafe, or
Yes, it happens inside the cafe.
And
We have
are
like
these
a-
cookies, are they specifically for holiday cookies, or?
I think like usually what she offers is like depends on the season. For
Okay,
example,
right.
probably this one is I'm almost sure that it's gonna be Valentine's or something.
Yes.
So it's more like that. But I've seen other like cookies that are just like flower bouquets or things like that. We had our Christmas decorating cookie too in December.
Yes.
Okay.
So I imagine that whenever it's like seasonal, when there's like a special date coming,
Yes.
like she,
Yeah.
she
And who's she?
she, I don't have her name right now. Charlotte, help me here.
Charlotte, text her.
Right? Like I have my phone here. She's the cookie decorating lady.
Okay.
I'll have her name soon, probably.
Yeah. So, okay, that sounds like fun. Sounds like a fun thing to do. If my kids were younger, that would be something I'd want to do as a family. That would be
Yes.
fun to learn. But it could also be just girlfriends and.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, you probably have that.
All
where,
kind. It's just I feel like every group is different.
Yeah.
And with these pop-ups and workshops, you never know what kind of group. They all connect different, so it's cool because you can take the same workshop different times, and the experience is going to be different.
Right.
Right.
And you say it sells out.
Yes, usually the cookie decorating class. Some of them they do sell out. Like it depends.
So how could I find out more information about your cookie decorating class, for
I
example?
believe we should have it on the website, and if not, I'll make sure to have it.
Okay.
As soon as possible.
Check out their website, and if it's not there, send them a note, send them an email, and let them know when.
On Instagram, we usually people DM us to hold their
Hold their space?
Yes, or they go to the shop. You can always do it old school. Just go to the shop, and you can pay for your space or Venmo. It's like. Again, we're accommodating into if you really want to assist to a workshop. But yeah, Instagram is one of the easiest way to go.
Okay.
That's where we also like every new item and things like that. It's like we can promote it the same day because it's just easiest than whenever we have time to do everything on the website. But yeah, Instagram, I feel like it's the way that people can have a more real on the. How do you say, like actual time, like the real time connection,
Right.
Like what's happening.
Yeah. Other things, you got karaoke.
Oh my God, yeah, I love this one. We have karaoke.
Are you any good at it?
I don't know. You have to come and sing. You have to listen to me sing. I hope so.
I was subbing here for our morning show, and on Fridays they sing at the end of the show, and it's like, no, I don't want to sing. I've got a thing about not singing.
Yeah, I was surprised.
I did it.
Yes, you did it.
And how was it? Did you like it?
No.
I can't wait for this to be over.
Yes. It's like, please, come on. The show's got to be over soon.
What song do you pick?
Oh my God! What? Well, and this is so mainstream. Like I am embarrassed to say, but I do like to sing "I Will Survive." And every time somebody's like, "Can you choose a song?" and I'm like,
And that's the one.
I forget
Comes to the top.
everything.
Yeah, you don't know any songs except for that one.
It's just that one. I do like. I used to. Sometimes I've liked to sing "Highway to Hell." AC/DC. I've sang that one on karaoke. I don't know how that happened. And I was like, it's an option, but it depends on. It has to be the right mood.
Yeah. Or the right amount of wine.
Oh my God! Yeah.
So, do you have karaoke night? It's every.
Karaoke night is second Friday of every month.
Okay.
So there's one very soon. I believe.
February 13th is the next one.
Mm-hmm.
So right there before Valentine's Day. You can,
Yes, on Friday, I believe it's a Friday.
Yes.
So yeah, probably we should make it all about love songs or heartbreak, whatever is your vibe.
Yeah, Valentine's or Galentine's Day.
Yes.
So what else? Any other events coming up?
So we have our bead bar with Helena, that's her name, and she does like jewelry creations. That one is second Saturday also of every month.
Uh-huh.
And it's just you can like create your own spinner fidget keychain. Yeah. I haven't taken that one, but I probably will soon. Yeah.
Is spinner like as in those
those fidget things, right?
fidget? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It's a thing.
That's interesting. Yeah. It's a cool way to explore some, skills or art, even if you don't even know what you're doing. I mean, I'm like that painting. I don't.
You
I
don't paint?
draw. No.
No.
Not that I know of. I'll tell you whenever I start experimenting more. But yeah,
You got to go to one of those paint and sip things
Yes.
that
Yes.
could be happening.
Yeah, I do have a lot of friends that are very
Very artistic.
oriented, and they're amazing. And I'm like, I'll just watch you guys. It's more entertaining for me.
Yeah. Well, the bead workshop sounds kind of fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that, and so have you seen again whether it's a family event or whether it's primarily adults?
Mostly, it is a family event. It goes into that category, but like little girls can take it too. It's very open to anybody that is interested.
Because I think that's another thing that people are looking for is ways to connect with their family.
Oh yeah,
and so the more you look at these different events that you're doing, and that they can be not just for the moms or mom and dad, but that they can involve the children, I think is a great thing.
Yeah, and it's cool because sometimes it's hard. You don't want to leave them at home, or who's going to watch them. But then you're like, well, you can actually make a day out of it, and then if you don't live in Corralitos, and you can kind of like go, it's not that far, but it feels like you go out in the country from Santa Cruz. Just take a little ride to Corralitos, which is very, very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's just feels like different.
Where your market is there. You said that El Vaquero is across the street.
Yes, across the street, and we actually carry their wine too. We right at the moment we only carry local wine. And yeah, so it's kind of like a little, I would say, I don't know if the right word is a hub or like there's
community hub
yes,
that's a good word.
Okay, so there's we also have like across the streets Aladdin's, and there's like all other little options that you don't have to only go to one thing. You can make a whole morning out of it.
Hopefully not drinking wine in the morning, but
no, or
mimosa would work.
Mimosas, bring a designated driver. That's your plan, because like then you have all the wineries around there, which are very pretty. Yeah. So it's totally a plan. It's even a whole day plan if that's something you're looking for.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think I've talked to people that have talked. It was Shaz from the Pajaro Valley Chamber of Commerce. She talks a lot about events that are happening in that little community hub there with that's El Vaquero and Lito's Community Cafe. Any other events coming up?
Well, I already mentioned that we have our beer and wine license. So this spring, we're going to have later hours on Friday and Saturday nights. And also, we're going to be posting on Instagram because sometimes we have something at the last minute or there's an opening. Somebody wants to expose, like have a workshop or something or a talk. So we usually promote it as soon as possible on Instagram.
Yes. Very good. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I went to the website, saw all the amazing things that are on your Facebook page. I'm more of a Facebook person because I'm old. And and I sit at my computer all day, so it's a little easier than Instagram is such a phone thing.
Yes.
But when you look at it, you can see some of the things that you had available for the holidays, some that's interesting. Some different ointment or looks like stuff for body lotion might be something that you might do, and little salves and massage oil. That's pretty cool. You had a raffle over the holidays, a Christmas raffle.
Yes, there's always like activities. For example, one year we had, like I think it was 2 years ago, we had our Halloween contest for pets, which was so cute. We're very. I'm glad I remember this. We're very pet friendly.
And that's always a good thing.
Yes, Charlotte and Lazaro make. They have their own products for treats that are organic, and they're like dogs love it. You know, I don't know if cats too. Probably it's cat friendly too. But
people don't usually go out with their cats.
I know. Well, you might be surprised. Some of them they do there. But yeah. So we're very pet friendly oriented in our patio. So that's also something that I would say distinguishes and
that's important too.
And
you know,
Halloween's a good big thing for you too.
Yeah. Karaoke night coming up in February 13th, and then the bead workshop is on the 14th. That if they're going to do it on the,
but that's a cookie decorating class. It's on February 14th.
Oh, okay.
Valentine's
Day.
February 15 is another jewelry pop up, the permanent jewelry pop up, and the bead bar is the second Saturday of every month.
Okay.
And I see they have one thing that you would really enjoy there. Painting on pumpkins.
Oh, we did that. That was really fun. Yeah.
He's laughing at me because I have a thing about pumpkins, and never mind.
Wait, I want to know now.
I just think of all these pumpkins that give up their life for Halloween.
I know.
Yeah. and it's not that the people eat the pumpkin necessarily. They carve it up and they throw all the good stuff away, and then they, and I'm not really even a pumpkin eater, but and then it's just there as a, porch decoration, that poor pumpkin.
Right. Well, we need to make a workshop about how to use pumpkin
pie
or something
for those that
she
like.
Doesn't like.
Yeah, I know.
She's
I don't
never
know.
tasted actually.
I don't know. Well, we're coming to the end of our second hour, and and so I want to really thank you. I've had fun.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah.
And we told you an hour would fly by, right?
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. I'm like, what? An hour? What am I going to talk about?
The panic in her eyes. Like,
I know.
An hour.
Yeah, but she's a talker. So
don't give me a microphone.
Mary Alanis from Lito's Community Cafe and Market. So if you're down in that part of South County, and even if you're not, you can travel there and check out the market, grab a latte, maybe some avocado toast. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.